Hi TikTok, Puffin here. Maybe you can help me. About 6 months ago, a girl came to my work who was so beautiful, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't think. I managed to introduce myself. I managed to ask her, "Do you like electronic music?" And she said, "What?" And I said, "Do you like electronic music?" And she said, "What?" And I said, "Do you like electronic music?" And she said, "Oh yeah." And so I told her to check out our band foxzen, and she said she would, and I was very excited by that. But it kind of changed my life. She was so beautiful because I was kicking myself after that. Like, why didn't I ask her out? Like, I don't really ask girls out ever. But after that, I wanted to, and I started trying to ask girls out after that, which went well. Like, I didn't go out with anybody, but they were all very nice to me. And just, I'd wished so much that I asked her out and couldn't stop thinking about her. And for weeks, I would be excited to go to work, hoping that she would come in again, and didn't see her. And so, um, but I couldn't stop thinking about her. And wishing that I'd asked her out. And I thought, well, why didn't I ask her out? I was afraid I'd get fired, and I wouldn't have. But I could get another job. Or why did I tell her about my band? I was glad I did, but it was like, was I hoping she would listen to music and like me? Um, like half the reason I make music in the first place is so maybe I could meet a beautiful girl and ask her out. It's like, well, I met a beautiful girl. Why didn't I ask her out? So I was like regretting that. And then yesterday or last night, she came in again, or this beautiful girl came in. I didn't realize it was her. She looked different. She changed her hair. Her hair used to be red, or had some red in it, and she looked younger. And I guess that made me feel weird too, because she's probably in her 20s. I'm so much older than that, and that feels weird. Uh, and maybe that's why I didn't say anything. It didn't feel appropriate to say anything. Um, and maybe I'll have another chance to see her and ask her again. Third time's a charm. It seems like I'm in a fairy tale or a play or something. Like she used the name. Her order was under the name Stephanie, which is the name of my goddess, Lady Gaga. So that should have been a clue. But she had a very interesting name in Bradley, and I I wrote a song for her that first time I met her. And I didn't recognize it was her until I went back and looked at the receipt and saw her name, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was her. That was the same girl. Um, but yeah, I felt like I was in a fairy tale because, or Oscar Wilde play or something. But um, just yesterday, I saw a TikTok with this girl talking about meeting some guy named John that she was hoping to get in touch with via TikTok. And then at the end of the night, the radio DJ said he was going to call Sade to get more music. But, oh, I don't have Sade's number, but I'll put it over the radio. And I feel kind of like I'm doing that now. Or George McDonald's Phantastes story.